talking about the holiday season. Today, this day and age, the economy is tough. Not many people have it so great. And we are actually going to talk to one of our survivors of the economy that's been experienced through this whole. This is Moon Burns.
Hi guys.
How are you doing today, Moon?
Doing really good, actually. Compared to where I've been, I'm in heaven, man. So
tell us, what was the experience like being on this?
Well, I ended up homeless at 11 years old, driving a 77 Dodge Charger, living in a 77 Dodge Charger, going to grade school. I'm 31 now, so that's well over 10 years of my life that I spent outside. So I'd have to say I've learned a lot from it. One thing I have learned is that usually people who want to steal your stuff and roll you are too drunk to climb. So it's better to climb on top of things, on top of buildings to sleep and let no one know where you're at.
So have you done that quite a bit?
I have. I absolutely have. I lived in Venice Beach for a while. I lived in Santa Monica. I lived in Hollywood and San Francisco, Van Nuys.
How do you get around now? You take the train, or
I take the train, I take the bus, and that's about it. Yeah.
You've gone places playing your guitar.
Everywhere I go, I let people know where I am, man. I always have my baby with me, so.
Yeah, that's good. So I see your guitar is your number one pride, joy, and yeah, pretty much is your life right there.
Well, they say that guitars are replaceable. It's the lyrics that can't be replaced. In fact, I had a horrible thing happened to me last week. I left everything I ever wrote on the bus, and thank God that they called me and told me they found it. I thought my life was over. I was like, this guitar could have been replaced, but these cannot.
Well, I'm glad you found your lyrics and your life, and that's awesome. And you've been writing for how long?
I've been writing songs since I was in the first grade. So
that's good. And then, so being homeless on the streets. So have you gotten help through shelters or?
I've used shelters and safe houses and missions. If it wasn't for those kind of people that do that kind of work, I would have no heroes, honestly, because they've saved my life more times than I can count.
All right, so you've gone from churches, or I heard you played in a church once, or?
Yeah, I've played for Maranatha Assembly of God when I was 19. And it was a pretty positive experience. Somebody came to the bottom of the pulpit there after I had played the song that I was playing, and the guy had tears in his eyes. He looked like Jesus in blue jeans, and he goes, "The Lord just spoke to me through you, son. You better do something with it." So
that pastor really helped you out there. He really wanted you to start playing for his church.
Right.
So, yeah. You had some other stuff you wanted to share about.
Yeah, I actually wanted to read to you the introduction to my autobiography.
Okay.
The autobiography is entitled "The Dragon Sleeps." And it says, "God had an overdose of luck when he tossed this homeless coin into a cup, and the coin stood up. Freud a minute, TV comes to life in the outer limits of the twilight zone. Discernment is the key. Bring forth thine own road. The serpent's series of reality checks is the dove's be careful what you believe and what you question. Hallucination, what is heaven like? Sometimes demonic isn't demonic when it fixes a flat tire for you. Hallucination, am I perceiving reality from truth? No meaning in the word home. Every life is a stage. Don't kill the insect. Forget what you don't remember. Chase after run, fall after family. Wherever we are, alone in a crowd. Punishment revisited, undeserved life unwarranted, extra deposit with no return. Stand up to your tears, unbutton your mind to open your heart. Close the door and the soul shuts down. Punishment by designation, perversion by reservation, swinging back and forth, tapping up and down, remembering your life wherever you are found. Take care, love yourself goodbye to the first page of your last try, bring it back. Closed mouths never get fed. Open ears sometimes hear the wrong advice. Paul McCartney said, let it be. Stand up and fight the applause of your own destruction. 4 eyes always see better. Sometimes no one cares. Love yourself. Mother truly is the word for God on the lips of all children. Keep a space for time. Sometimes the door that says exit isn't the way out. Never enter through a window of despair or its end. Tears feed a smile, no rhyme, it's as clear as a mile of understanding. Don't be high and loaded, you're always whole when you want to live. Tell yourself to thrive. Sometimes there are no words to describe pain. Rely on yourself out of respect for the world.
So this is like a poem you've written.
It is the beginning, what I would consider an introduction to a autobiography of my own. It's a compilation of some mental truths and some songs, some history, and some actual dialogue between me and some very close people in my family.
Yeah, you look like you've written a lot. By the way, is there any other advice you can give to other people out there, like to prevent homelessness?
Utilize your community resources and realize that these places are run by people who are jaded by the people they're there to serve, and it's not entirely their fault if they are short with you or if they seemingly don't show you to the door of your opportunity. The best thing to do is go to the library, ask people on the street, just communicate and network. Keep yourself warm and keep yourself safe.
We appreciate you for coming out here and making this happen.
Thank you, Keith. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Was there anything else you'd like to share with us, or?
If you guys are down for a song, I'd do that, but I don't know if you have time.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for watching and listening. For IE News, I'm Keith Huss.